feast is prepared for laughter and wine makes life merry, but money is the answer for everything. In this same book, he tells you that money is a defense. Then he says, and wisdom is also a defense. But money does not preserve the life of its owner. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 12. Here it doesn't call them a defense. Another translation calls it defense. This one calls it a shelter. For wisdom, like money, is a shelter. And the advantage of knowledge is that wisdom preserves the life of its owner. So money cannot preserve your life, can't shelter you from destruction. Cannot. Money cannot. Showing you that money is not the answer to all things in the way people quote it. Because it's clear. What it means is that a feast and wine is a matter of cash. A feast prepared is for laughter, wine makes life merry, but money is what gives you that. Do you understand? Any material thing, money is what drops it. Do you understand? That's all. It's no big deal. The person that wrote that book, his name is Solomon, and he told you should not try to get rich. After he was the richest man on earth, he said, don't try to be rich. That was his advice. You can read in the book of Ecclesiastes, and then he said all is vanity, worthless, doesn't mean anything. So money is definitely not to be run after. You should take it from the man who had the most money in his time. He clearly told you that running after money, that you're foolish. He told you. He said you should be contented if you have simple life things. He said be contented. All right. So you can't misquote Solomon sincerely. You can't be sincere and say you don't understand Solomon. Just read the book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. When if you don't want to read Proverbs, just read Ecclesiastes. But take note of all the places in Proverbs where he tells you it's better you have integrity than money, over and over and over again. Take it from Solomon, that he should know what he's saying. You might despise this pastor, but will you despise Solomon, the richest and wisest man of his time? He had found out that money is not it at all. He said, just rejoice. You have a man, you're married, you have a wife, the wife of your youth, settled with that one wife, says the man who had 1,000. He said, the wife of your youth, the first wife, the wife you married. He did a study. The book of Ecclesiastes is a dissertation. It's a project. He did a project and studied excess and concluded the conclusion of the whole matter: fear God, keep his commandments. That's what, from chapter 1 to the end, that man concluded for you what you should do. If you don't believe me, believe him. How did Solomon get his wealth? Is it not clear? Didn't God appear to him and say, I'll make you wealthy? Did he ask for it? Who knows what he just finished praying for? Wisdom to judge God's people. And God said, I'll add money. Abraham, did he pray to God for it? What did he do? God told him, leave your father's house. Come, let me carry you to where? I don't know. A place I'll show you. As he followed God around, God gave him riches. Joseph, what did Joseph do? He went on an errand for his father to his brothers who were wicked people. They threw him, sold him. He ended up as a slave. From slavery to training to a job. That is what happened with Joseph. All your examples have answered you. Which one is young? None. Not a single one. And you could do that with the whole Bible and I'll answer you the exact same way. It's like people in government in the Bible. The same answer. Not one of them positioned themselves politically. Not one. God put them in government. Same thing with money. God gave them wealth. It is God that gives. It's God that takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord, whether he is giving or taking. When you come to that place, then you understand my theory on money. I have seen him do it. I've experienced it. No asking and you're getting. No running after, is coming. Asking and the thing is running. People have asked and run after things, and the more you ran after it, the thing ran. When you feel, listen, your answer is in Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, shall want. How does it end? Surely goodness and mercy. But before goodness and mercy follows you, he said, he leads me. So when the Lord leads you, he will also cause goodness and mercy to follow. That's the life experience of many whom the Lord blesses with material blessing. That's their life experience, not the people who are running after material things. If you have to run after it, you are wrong. The Bible says you should not seek to be rich. Solomon said, don't seek. 1 Timothy 6. If you're looking for passages you don't know, write it down. 1 Timothy 6, read it. 2 Corinthians chapter 8 and chapter 9, read it. Mark chapter 10, read it. Read all those places and listen to the things I've shared on this in detail. You can get a lot of answers. You can, if you are in very poor circumstances, you can say, God, please, you see it's very bad. You're wretched. Please bless me with what? Your daily bread. What do you even mean by bless you materially? What do you mean? You mean food to eat? What do you mean? You don't have food. Ask God for food. What you need, ask. He said, give me this day my daily bread. Ask God for your daily seasonal needs. School is about to start. The daily bread for school is school fees. Lord, I ask for school fees. Live like that. Instead of God, give me enough to supply me for the next 5 years. You're a crook. You and God will have issues. Have you heard me? You will have issues. I can assure you, you do wrong. But if you live from day to day, how many are you? You're one or two, I've had family, 8 mouths to feed every single day. And I pray in the morning and I pray the same prayer I prayed today. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us. Amen. That's it. There's nothing. There's no Father. Release. None of that. And I've seen God provide food every day. Even though last night there was no food, there will be food in the morning. I saw that for years. So again, it's not theory, it's practice. I've lived it, I've seen it, I understand it. You don't have to deceive people. Those days we have church meetings, I wouldn't take offerings, and things are as tough as anything. So don't. Now you may say, I said that and it sounds like, now you take offerings, things are better. No. Times and seasons. You obey God in each. You don't need to tell God and He gives you. Wake up in the morning. There was one day, early in the morning, 6 o'clock, someone knocks the door, give me 10,000. Within a short time, I don't know who transferred 10,000. A third person, within a 24-hour period, 3 people gave me 10,000. As though God was trying to tell me, 10 is the number of completeness. I'm enough. I'm trying to He was trying to tell me something. I think sometimes God likes to make a point. Do you understand when you look at your phone, 10,000 enters, and up and you wonder if they got together, everybody, let's send him 10,000. 1, 2, go. 10. No, God is making a point. I'm that same God. I can do anything.